You know, one of the most annoying things is when you're working in Excel and you're trying to manipulate a chart or a graph or a shape and you're trying to get it to line up perfectly with your data, especially if you have multiple shapes or graphs and you want them to all be lined up because you're a little OCD, kind of like me. Well, I'm going to show you a really cool trick that's going to help you do it in just one click. Let's check it out. So on this sheet, I have one shape and two charts, and they're all slightly missized. I don't want them to look like this. This looks messy. So I want to line them up perfectly, and I could just drag them and kind of eyeball it a little bit and see, if I can get it to line up perfectly, but that takes forever, and guess what? You're probably not going to get it right. So instead, use this keyboard shortcut. When you select an object, before you start dragging it to resize it, hold the Alt button on your keyboard. And when you do that, it's going to snap immediately to the boundary of the next cell. So in this case, I drag to the right and it snaps immediately to the boundary of column I, between I and J. And if I do the same thing on this side, hold Alt, it takes it all the way to the edge. Now watch what it does for the charts. I'm going to resize it to the boundary of J. It snapped automatically. And this one, I don't have to eyeball it. I can just hold Alt and it's going to take me right there. I can do the same thing on this side, make sure it snaps to this boundary. And look at that. Nice, neat, equal spaced columns, charts and shapes. There you go. You're welcome.